What's up, YouTube? I hope you all are well. Today's video is a little bit of a tough one to do, right? Because for the past few days in trading, give or take, say about 4 days now, since the previous week, it has not been going bad, but it has not been necessarily going well as well. And today, what I experienced in the market was sort of like painful to me, and it did push me to a limit where it seems like I was being pushed to the wall, to the extreme wall of how far I could go with my emotions. And I would like to begin with the trade I took today. Obviously, I'm no longer in the trade now. I've been stopped out. But from my previous video, I was talking about something that what do professional traders, what do like the bigger traders that we look up to, we get inspired by, what do they do that we as growing traders don't necessarily like, either we don't do or we are not very good at yet. And I was talking about your pain threshold. How can you handle pain when it comes to especially emotional pain? How can you handle emotional pain? And are you able to logically look at your system if you're actually doing the right things or the wrong thing? So I'm currently reading a book, Compound Effects, and close to, I think, towards the last chapter of the book, around page 141 or something, it was talking about when you get it to the wall over and over again, what you do after that point is what makes you actually the person that you want to become. Because the way I see and approach trading and life generally is, if I want to become a wealthy person, I have to become a wealthy person, if you understand what I mean. Like, if I want to be a better trader, I have to teach myself in terms of habits, behavior, the things I do to become like a better trader, right? So what are the traits of better traders? What are the traits of consistently profitable traders? Those are the traits I also want to develop for myself so that I can become a better trader. But in today's trade, it really tested me, and then I felt quite a lot of emotion today, which it has been happening for some time now. I'm going to also explain in the other trade. So today's trade, after sort of like a major area here, well, did like a fake out. This is something that I've seen over and over on GU, that it happens a lot. 7 a.m. candle closes below a particular zone, all for 8 a.m. to immediately reverse it back. In those places I'm looking to get long, it has happened several times. It happened here also as well. Unfortunately for me, I was against it at this time, so I learned my hard lessons here. So that being said, I got into a buy trade, and it's earlier on, it really messed with me. If we go to the 15 minutes time frame, you'll see it went up, came back, was extremely choppy. Eventually we had a break to the upside around about 11 a.m. with very good momentum, and we were pushing. So I got confident with the trade, and one of my rules is that when I'm in a position, I'm looking to add more to it, right? So where are the areas where I'm supposed to be adding more? Obviously, this is one of the area which was broken and never retested. This was the second area, right? This was also the second area. I love this area much more because it was the psychology level there also that was there. So I added another position, and the psychology level, upon this break and a retest, I added another position, and everything was going pretty much well, even till about 1 p.m. 1:30 p.m. Like, it was very clean bullish momentum very clean. So my target overall was at this high, and what I was targeting was that if market comes to this high, I'll be able to pass my phase 1 challenges. Currently I'm trading about two phase 1 challenges, and then also be able to get payout on my funded account, because I've been in drawdown for some time now, and it has really been an hassle to trade. But then it's part of the business, it's part of the game. So when market did this turnaround, I felt like, okay, maybe because based off of my strategy, actually I'm supposed to be looking to take profit at a 1 to 3. So this is a 1 to 3. So look at what the market did here. It came close to my 1 to 3 TP by, look at this, 2.6 pips. And then I'm just like, just push. This is also where I'm looking to, like, am I being stubborn? I've been asking these questions over and over again. You know, a lot of people be like, you either let it eat stop loss or TP. These are things that I'm working on for myself to actually see how it is best for me to trade. So the mistake I would say I did on this is, when I got into this position, most of the time my stop loss is usually 20 pips, but initially my stop loss positions are always based on market structure, but when I scale in, they are just like fixed 20 pips. So rather than me putting a fixed 20 pip stop loss here, I didn't. I moved my trade into profit, and because when I started seeing these reversals, right, I felt like, oh, the market is just going to come and stop me out, and rather than getting stopped out all for nothing or even a loss because I have added one position, let me just put my stop loss into a 1-to-1. So I put my stop loss into 1-to-1 and about 20 pips, and at exactly that 1-to-1 I got stopped out and market retraced in my direction. So obviously this is in hindsight, right? This is what we have seen, that okay, now it has happened. If it didn't happen and I got stopped out and it went back against me, probably that would have been another case, right? But what has been painful is I've been on this challenge phase for quite some time now, and I've had several times where I'm in a good trade, going very well. Look at, I had a trade here last week Thursday as well. This was my only trade for last week. It was going pretty well here, right? I had a 20 pip stop loss somewhere here. It was all going good, and I added another position on this structure here. If you look to the left, you will see that it's a zone. So upon the break and retest also, I added another position into it, and then I moved my stop loss into break even, right? And so my target overall was still this same structure, because this is a structure above. It was this structure above. I'll say maybe I was looking for too much, I was expecting too much from the market, but regardless, it is what it is, right? So eventually I got stopped out here, because I then moved my stop loss. I got stop loss here. I made a video about it as well. I got stopped out for about the 2.5 percent on trade. After trade has gone to by about 3.7. So I'm just questioning myself that all of these trades that I'm in very good position, that, and then I probably should have just closed out. Yes, I was seeing signs of reversal, but I won't necessarily say they were signs of reversal. I would say they were signs of retracement. But now seeing market retrace all the way back down here was something that was like extremely difficult for me to handle, because we really don't know what market can do, right? So look at same thing over and over again, man, over and over again, and I've just been questioning myself and looking at my strategy. There are people that say when they are in profit, they just move their stop loss to break even, and they don't touch it anymore. That makes sense. I've done it also in the past, and then I would see very good trades, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, retrace all the way back to come and stop me out at break even for nothing. Right? So what I'm just going to say tonight in this video is to ask myself the question of how do I move forward from here, because it's really been it's honestly it's been quite a hassle. It's been quite a hassle. I'm really doing my best for it not to get to me, because I know that when I'm in situations like this, this is truly the test of my knowledge, the test of my ability, the test of my emotions as a trader, and I have come this far not to quit, right? So I have to just find a way out. But here comes the part from one of the lessons I learned from Tom Ogard, the author of Best Loser Wins. In some of his videos, there were times he would say he would be in a very good position, add multiple positions to it, everything was going great. All of a sudden, maybe he's seen $100,000 in profit, and then everything retreats back to zero. And while I was studying a lot of his videos and also reading his book Best Loser Win, I would feel like, yeah, this makes sense, that eventually on the days where he's able to get a trending day, probably a trending week, or even a trending month, and everything goes well, he's going to hit a crazy home run and make crazy money, which he has done quite often. But the pain for you to keep doing that over and over again is is extremely difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to be a trader for many more years to come, and this is the only career path I'm chasing now. I burnt up bridges to focus fully on trading. Yes, there have been good moments. Yes, there has also been times of testing, but I believe that the times of testings are the times to actually let you know that if you are able to break this limit, then your emotional pain limit has increased, right? So it didn't all go great today. I ended up from about the two positions added together, I was in profit about 1 to 4, and then I ended up with about 1%. Like, let's just say pretty much break even. I ended up with a break even trade, and if you can see on my funding pips account, it was not the best day. As you can see, this was today. GBP buys, and it didn't go great. But I know fully well that tomorrow I'm going to perform better. Thursday I'm going to perform better. Friday I'm going to perform better. Next week I'm going to perform better. I would also show you my Alpha Capital and FTMO account, and on FTMO, this account has really been struggling. I've been up 9% today, right? I was up 9% today before it retraced against me, and now I'm in profit of about 6%. Just one more percent. I'll just push 10 pips and then just let me pass the account and let me move on. But it has been funny. You see, I made profit last week. I gave it all back, and then yeah. But I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pressing to get better. Also on this funding pips account. Let me just a second. That's my phone. So if you also look at, if you check this dashboard, it has been look at, it has been very funny. At a point I was already up 6.5%, and now I'm up 3.8%. At the end of the day, I know that I'm going to do my best to pass these accounts and get funded and get payouts from them. On my Alpha Capital account, on the funded account, I'm currently draw down on all 3 Alpha Capital accounts, but the one on the funded account, I was able to just make a little bit of profit as well today. Is whatever you are seeing out there, or whatever you are experiencing as a trader, and you feel like maybe it's difficult, I feel like it has to. Trading is supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be difficult, but then there is a time that is going to be simple, right? There's a time that is coming that everything is going to be simple, because we are actually going to get better at all the things that we do. And I'll keep doing my best to keep performing. I'll keep doing my best to keep growing. Not let the losing days get to me, because at the end of the day, it's all about what you do in all of these painful moments, in all of these draining times. Is how you handle yourself, is how you grow out of this. Tomorrow, I believe overall GBP USD is still on a strong bullish trend, and all of this is just crazy stuff going on in the market. And yeah, there will be days where everything will go clean, you won't have any issues, everything will nice, all just the way you want it. You see, the way the 4-hour candle behaved, I was already extremely hopeful for this. I just needed 10 more pips, and everything turned upside down. But overall, I'm still pretty much bullish on GU, because this structure, it acted pretty much. What I'm looking for in the coming days and weeks is for this eye, which is the problem now, to be broken. Once this eye is broken, then I'll be looking to take a trade to the upside. If that does not happen, then if we then maybe come back, I will still be looking at this area to take a sell down to this place. But overall, I'm bullish, pretty much very bullish on GU. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. To also sort of encourage anyone watching, if you are going through what I'm going through, or maybe even worse, all I'm just going to say is you have all the answers in your hands. There is really no one that is going to deal with all of these painful moments. For me now, I'm just going to take a bath and have a good rest for my night, because there is a big day ahead tomorrow. That's the way I see it. I didn't necessarily mess up today. I followed every of my single plan, and I almost didn't come out with anything. So this is the painful part and the emotional part of trading that we know that we have to work on. You don't get on the chart and revenge trade, no, because your setup is gone. Just calm down, refocus, and align yourself back with the market. And I believe that we are all going to have success. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Peace. Good night.